Hello and welcome to a new video, and as you can see it's of a PlayStation 4 game, and it's of the video game Knack. Now if I remember correctly, this was one of the first early games that came out for the PlayStation 4. Never got around to actually playing it at the time, maybe in a price thing, so that's probably why I never bought it, although I did see people on my friends list playing it. So don't know if it's a good game or not, but at £3, you can't go wrong at that particular price. There was a sequel called, was it Knack 2, which I don't know if it completely follows on in terms of the way the game looks and certain stuff that you can do in the game, so I have no idea about that. But from what I've seen about the marks of the actual game, they did seem to get decent marks. So again, at £3, it's an absolute steal at that price, especially considering the price of video games these days, although this is second hand. They had 2 copies of this left, so I basically tried to pick the one with the best casing, because one thing I've noticed with CX, especially if they've got multiple cases, is always look to see the condition of the actual case, because some of them can be ripped apart, or like some dogs chewed it, or someone's attacked it with a Stanley knife. So I try to choose the best ones possible, and I try not to go for the reproduction slip covers that they use, because again, as long as you get in the game, I suppose it doesn't matter. But it's that little border thing you see at the corner where it's a reproduction, and that to me I find kind of annoying. I try to go for the original slip cover when I'm buying either a DVD from them, Blu-ray, or even a video game itself. So my local one, I've only got one left, and that's the mangled one. So as you can see, it is rated 12, and the case seems to be in fairly good condition. And obviously, it's going to be interesting to see if there's any damage, obviously underneath the stickers, because that also can be the case of when it happens. And it says pick up parts to grow bigger and battle goblins, discover the truth behind the relics, and 2-player action. Let's have a friend, join the fun. And so it looks like it's a 2-player game as well, so you've got that. Although it does say not to be sold separately, so I don't know if it was part of a PlayStation 4 bundle, which is what I'm assuming it is, because it says not to be sold separately. So I'm assuming that this was part of a bundle, because I think there was a Knack bundle that was out for the PS4 of those many years ago. Doesn't seem so long ago that the PS4 came out, and although we're on the PS5, and in a couple of years time I'm assuming PS6. So we can take off this sticker here. Now, I've been lucky with some of the Blu-rays I bought for them and movies where there's been no sticky residue, of I can already see a little bit under there. Now, one of the ways that I've managed to get rid of the sticky, again, not be sold separately. So if I tried to sell it back to them, they wouldn't take it. But it doesn't matter, because I want the game anyway. One of the ways I've found of trying to get rid of sticky residue is to use isopropyl alcohol, or even rubbing alcohol, and that does help in getting rid of the actual sticky residue. And then what I normally do after that is I just use like a furniture polish all over the to get everything nice and smooth. Again, that's what I normally do, and it actually works. So isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and once that's got rid of most of it, then see I can feel a little bit, but not too much. Then use some furniture polish on it to give it an overall clean sheen look. Again, it says here not to be sold separately, so I'm definitely thinking this is part of a bundle. Again, not too really bothered. You get a little sheet with the instructions where what the controls do, so that's nice to see there. advertisement with PlayStation Plus, which you get absolutely nothing on that. On some of the early games, they used to give you like a month or 2 weeks free, but they don't do that no more. And also in the older games, probably people have used it. You've got the disc here. It looks in fairly good condition. So yeah, small price to pay. Although it's got the many people find it annoying, the little yellow thing there with the not pissed off separately. I'm just glad that I managed to get a good condition game case, because obviously it's not always the case, especially if you're buying online. Sometimes you can get it cracked, or and then pieces rattling around, or it's if you get for CX or any other second-hand places, you kind of ride your luck in terms of the condition of the actual case. And the more copies they've got available, then the easier it is to sit at the pick of the best of the bunch and what you have. So yeah, what I'll definitely do, I probably will do, is I'll probably do a playthrough of this at some point, whether it's going to be on YouTube or on Twitch. But either way, the full games will be uploaded to YouTube. I can't guarantee that I'm probably going to do a full playthrough of it and do something with my time. Depends on how much of the game I'm actually enjoying, or whether or not people are actually liking it. But yeah, Knack's been out for quite a long time, but it's never too late to join the party. So this is Knack for the PlayStation 4, and if I can find it, if I enjoy this enough, and I can find a sequel at a decent price, and maybe I might get that as well. So there you have it. Anyway, I hope people enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share your friends and family. Also give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate it. That will allow people new people to find my YouTube channel. This is because the YouTube algorithms favor very bigger YouTubers, so their channels get advertised on the YouTube recommendation page. Speaking of subscribing, if you already haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing if you want to see stuff like this, where it's video game unboxings, video game playthroughs, Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook unboxings, as well as on rare occasion DVD unboxings, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook collection, as well as my limited edition DVD special collection. I know these are special edition DVDs, so I think I've already done the Superman collection already, so you can check that out. A few months ago, I also did the VHS cassette of the 1985 movie Back to the Future, so you can check that out. And a few weeks ago, I did the follow-up, which was Back to the Future Part 2 on VHS cassette. And eventually I'll be filming and uploading the concluding part, which is Back to the Future Part 3 on VHS cassette. So check that out when that's finally uploaded. And a special thanks to a friend of mine who kindly donated me her old collection of the Back to the Future trilogy on VHS cassette. Also comics, and been loving the Absolute series from DC Comics. Also my comic book collection I've been collecting over the last few decades. Comic book graphic novels. Of recent, I've done the graphic novel of Batman the Three Jokers, and I've got more graphic novels to come from DC and Marvel, so be on the lookout for that. Also, when it comes to figures and statues, I recently uploaded the Superman 6-inch figure from Spin Master. I've already seen the Superman movie as of today's date, as of the 22nd of July, depending on when this is uploaded. So I've already seen it, so you can already check out my first impressions of the movie, and I'll be doing a short review of the movie, and maybe possibly an in-depth or a discussion, or maybe even a spoiler review, depending on if people are interested. And then the next week I will be checking out Fantastic Four: The First Step. So it's really nice to get back into watching movies at the cinema again on the big screen, because I haven't done that in many years, mainly because of when during the pandemic, when they were locked down, and then the cinema chain that we had went bust and then a new company took over, and it took a couple of years for them to fix it up and obviously sort everything out. So, and now they do this thing called Bargain Monday, so they did the tickets really cheap. So that's gonna be, if it stays like that, that'll be perfect for me. So yeah, you can check out the Superman Spin Master 6-inch figure from the movie. I've got some other figures to showcase. I've recently bought another superhero one, something in relation to Transformers the movie, the 1985 animated movie, or 1986 movie, should I say. I haven't bought anything Transformers related in a couple of decades now, so you can check that when that's finally done. Also, I've got a video game character of a popular video game franchise, which I've already filmed, just a matter of uploading that, so I might do it this week or before the end of July. and also something Back to the Future related, so which people are going to enjoy. Also, you can also check out my Superboy Prime unboxing video, which I did a few months ago. Also, for a couple of years ago, or a few years ago, should I say, I did unboxing of some Art FX statues of the Justice League based on a new 52 form. And these were donated to me by a friend of mine who used to collect statues and figures, but he's donated them to me. So I've got some other figures and statues that he's donated to me and even bought me for birthdays and Christmases of in the past. So I think some of them are available on my YouTube channel. You can check those out. I may do some of them again as YouTube shorts, so you can check out Vol's videos out again. So I think people might like that. I might do them as YouTube shorts, so you know, just keep it short and sweet. And yeah, and I also got some other figures from previous Christmases, previous January sales, and previous summer sales. And the statues and figures will be in relation to DC Comics, Marvel, Transformers, Star Wars, video game related, because I can't say what yet, and movie related, so you got all that to come. Also beauty products, whether it's body washes, shower gels, bath salts, aftershaves, and any other facial products. What I normally do is I do follow-up videos after a few weeks telling you if I recommended products and if they're money for value, so you can check out those. Also, I've done food and drink reviews. I've recently done a new burger from McDonald's, so that should be, hasn't been uploaded yet, but it might be by the time this video is released, but you'll see what it's about. Also, I did a drink review of the I Am Brew 1901 original recipes. You can check out that, and there'll be more beverages and food reviews to come in the future. Also clothing pickups, which I've done a lot of t-shirts and sportswear in the past, so you can check out those. And I've recently uploaded some sportswear from JD Sports from their summer sale, and I've got some other t-shirts and other footwear products to showcase on my YouTube channel, so you got all that to look forward to. So if you're into clothing pickups, especially of superheroes, I think you're absolutely going to love what I have, and especially the price I got them at, which was an absolute bargain. Also, I do monthly vlogs, which tells you what I'm up to for the last month, what I'll be up to next month, and also rant videos when they deem necessary, and also YouTube shorts as well. Gadgets and DIY products, as well as film memorabilia stuff as well, which are going to be Back to the Future related, which will be coming up, and I think people are absolutely going to be loving that. Also accessories, whether it's for gaming, which I've done a couple of different battery packs for the Xbox controllers, a glass screen protector for the Nintendo Switch 2. I've done an unboxing of that particular product, and also the installation of the product as well, so you can check out those. And also accessories for mobile phones and laptops as well, and any other stuff that comes my way at a decent price. You can check that out. Also, I've done the unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2, which you can check out on my YouTube channel. I had to re-upload it because I don't know why the original video disappeared, but it's obviously thank God I still had a copy of it, so it's available if you want to check that out. Also, I've been doing a series of comparison videos comparing the different components to the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, so you can check out those videos. I think I've got a few more to upload before that series is finally finished. Loving the Switch 2, by the way. Definitely a step up from the Switch 1. And also, speaking of Switch 2, I do have some couple new games that I've got. Well, they're physical, but not quite physical. But you'll see what I mean when the videos are uploaded, and you can check out those particular videos. I'm trying to think, art books as well. I've recently done 3 of the movie Gemini Man, the Black Panther Wakanda, and the art and making of Pacific Rim Uprising. Normally, these hardback art books go anywhere between £30 to £35 each, but I've got them anywhere between £2.99 and £4.99 from each from Forbidden Planet. You can check out those videos. I do have more art books to come, which I got from summer and January sales as well, and they will be video game, TV show, and movie related, so you can check. You've got all those stuff to look forward to. And I do have some other art books in my collection, which are mainly superheroes, so it'll be mainly of the Dark Knight and the James Bond franchise, so you've got all that to look forward to. So I think what other stuff I've got. Also, I'll do pardon me, movie and TV show recommendations and reviews. And in particular, I've done, hopefully I should be doing the Superman one soon. Godzilla, which I think I've recently done, and the Blu-ray Steelbook is really cool. Sudden Death, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme and Powers Booth. Batman Returns, which was a great sequel to the 8/9 Batman, and it's a great Blu-ray Steelbook. And as well as a sequel to that, which was Batman Forever. Decent sequel and a really great Blu-ray Steelbook. Iron Man, which was the first one, starring Robert Downey Jr. And that was probably one of my favorite Marvel movies, and probably my favorite Iron Man movies of the actual franchise. So you can check that out. Also I've done Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. Again, it's a great movie. Looks fantastic on Blu-ray. I can only imagine what it looks like on 4K. Pardon me. And of the Blu-ray Steelbook looks absolutely fantastic. So you can check out that. Also of the 1982 movie Tron. Again, great movie, really holds up, especially with effects, especially in 2025. Still looks fantastic. Great Blu-ray Steelbook. Also of the 1980 movie Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. You can great, one of my favorite Star Trek movies. Great Blu-ray Steelbook, and you get two versions: the movie, the theatrical cut, and the director's cut. And also Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, which is a sequel to that movie. Decent enough sequel and a really great Blu-ray Steelbook. And will be doing Star Trek for the Voyage Home, a review of that, so you can be checking out. And I've got another couple of other movie reviews to come up, especially with Superman and obviously Fantastic Four, the first set's coming up, so you got all that to look forward. There's gonna be many more unboxing videos, unboxing movie reviews coming out to my YouTube channel, old and new, so you can check out those videos when they're up. As of Christmas 2023, we hit I was gonna forget that we've done electrical unboxings where I've done a microwave and 3 vac products. So 2 of them I'll be doing as follow-up reviews. You can check out those when they're finally uploaded, which I should have been doing them ages ago. But no sooner time than the present. So keep a lookout for those videos. Christmas 2023 we hit 500 subs. Early 2024 we hit 600 subs, and as of the 22nd we're nearly at 900 YouTube subscribers. I think we're about 20 away or so. So again, thank you to all of you who subscribe to my YouTube channel, especially if you're a long time subscriber or you recently subscribed. If there's any question you want ask about a particular product, then please feel free to ask. I'll do the best I can in answering any questions in the comment section. Hopefully we can hit 900 subscribers, which again we're not too far away from that, and then the big 1,000, which is my big target. So thank you to each and every one of you. Without you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is today. And thank you much to each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Also, I live stream on Twitch. To find me on there, say my YouTube name, just add the number 76. I will leave the link in the description box if you're having trouble finding me and want to follow me on there. I don't have a set schedule when I live stream. This is mainly because of my hectic personal life, which has been very busy and tiring, and also health issues as well. So it's kind of hard to have a set schedule when to live stream. So it's kind of all over the place some of the time. If there isn't any copyright material in it, I usually try to export it to YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, on the rare occasion I'll do live stream on there. It'll mainly be casual gaming, it'll be beat 'em up, shoot 'em up, platform games, sports games, racing games, things like that. Even if you do miss the live streams, the videos will be kept up. A few months ago I did 2 birthday streams, so you can check out those videos. That would be nice to have some live viewership. I know people are busy because their families working or different time zone across the world. So as I said before, the videos will be kept up. So hit that notification bell on the off chance I do live stream. And it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I'll speak to you again in the next video. Bye for now.